Welcome to JPOV. JP here. Let's go ahead and take a look at Shadowrun Returns. Now, Shadowrun Returns is a game by Harebrained Schemes. They're an indie game company led by Jordan Wiseman, the original creator of the Shadowrun universe. This game was one of the first Kickstarted titles. They were asking for $400,000 and received 1.8 million, just shy of 1.9, I believe is what they actually received in total at the end of it. Now, this game has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the 2007 first-person shooter on the 360. You guys might remember that from MLG fame, as that was pretty much all that game did. It was actually a pretty good game, but this has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with the 1993 SNES and eventually Sega Genesis title. So what we're going to be doing is starting a new character. I'll be skipping through all of the dialogue, even though that is a very, very important part of this game. It is very, very, very story driven. I figured the best way to kind of bypass all of that is to create a character, show you guys kind of the system involved with this game, and then we'll do the first little combat sequence. And I mean, you don't really need to be shown the story. You know how that's going to go. So let's go ahead and just do a new game. One of the nice things about this is the official campaign, the Dead Man's Switch, but you can also click Find More Stories because there is a level editor for this, a campaign editor basically, and it is very, very involved. We're not going to show it here, but it is incredibly involved, and there are already a huge, huge amount of community-made projects going on with this game. So you're not just buying in to Shadowrun Returns for the main campaign. There's going to be a ton of fan-made stuff, which is really awesome. Let's go ahead and launch the campaign. Now, my experience with this game, I'm about probably two and a half hours in. A lot of reading in this game. Not typically something that I enjoy. I'm more of an action gameplay focused guy. But the gameplay in here is also pretty fun. So let's just go ahead and create a character really quick just so you can see. This is a game built on kind of a cyberpunk fantasy future thing where there's other races involved. So you can be a human, an elf, a dwarf, an orc, and these are all the classes in the game: Street Samurai, Mage, Decker, Shaman, Rigger, and Physical Adept. But you can kind of just go on your own and create whatever you want. The classes aren't defined, they're more just a starting point. When I created my first character, I went ahead and did none and just chose my karma points, which is what we'll be getting to right after this. I do want to show you guys the character customization. So you can see the different portraits here. We're going to go ahead and play as a troll this round because I think they look pretty funny. They're not really all that identical to what you really look like, and I'm not sure why this, I think it's supposed to tie to the picture, but you can see you have a pretty good ability to change to whatever you really want. Change hairstyles, you can make your, oh yeah, I like that little, the little emo haircut. Let's get a beard going here. Wait, we should change the beard. Oh yeah, we're going with the emo haircut with the big beard. The hairstyle, what color? We gotta go with the white. Give me the white. There we go, perfect. And horns, let's see what horns we got. Okay, that one's like the cut off horn. Okay, I like that one. Nice and ridiculous. That's how I like my characters. Let's just change the portrait here. I like that. Oh wait, there's a red one. Let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. Let's go ahead and continue the stats, and we'll show you guys exactly what this really means. So karma is something that you accrue from completing quests, from doing certain things, whether it's fighting in a fight and winning, or perhaps getting to a certain point in a dialogue tree, and the game kind of rewards you for that. So they're split up here into these 6 basic things: body, quickness, strength, intelligence, willpower, and charisma. And they all kind of do different things. Body, of course, is just your HP. So since, you know, let's just make this guy a physical guy. So we're going to go ahead and spend some karma here. But, you know, that's good enough. That's good enough. And where is strength? So we're going to do strength. We'll do this. Get our close combat up. can see additional weapon slot, Overwatch if not unlocked. There's different skills on this train. And let's go ahead and use this. We'll get our pommel strike, and we'll spend the last bit right there. That looks good to me. Of course, this is kind of a throwaway character. You can have multiple saves in this game, so you can create multiple characters if you want, if you don't enjoy your previous character. The biggest issue, let's just name this JPOV. So it's going to go ahead and load up the first part of the campaign. The biggest issue that a lot of people are having with this game, and I think it's a little bit more of a throwback to kind of the games of old. It is a archaic save system, that is for sure, but you can't manually save in this game, and the save points are pretty spread out. I'll kind of explain that a little bit more. I want to get into this game and start skipping some of the dialogue and show you guys the actual game. So this is kind of what the game looks like, or this is what the game looks like. So this is me, of course. You can see that there were a couple things I can interact. You can right click to scroll around here. You can left click to move wherever you want. Let me just get into the actual dialogue. A lot of reading in this game. Let's go over here. Get through all of this. And my take on the save states, or not save states, lack thereof really of save states, is, you know, when you play this type of game, it really invokes, at least for me, like an old school feeling, right? And I think alongside that, I kind of enjoy the way that they're spread out in this game. And I might be alone in that. I do understand the frustration of doing a lot of reading, and then you get into a fight and you die for whatever reason, because this game does get kind of hard, and then you have to go back through all the reading. That's a little bit annoying. One thing that the game does really cool is this. So before you even introduce any character dialogue, they give you a pretty lengthy detail. For example, you've been running with a new Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd as well as you did. And then, of course, the dialogue starts. I kind of like this because I have been playing a lot of Dungeons and Dragons lately, a lot of Warhammer, and it really allows you to get to know characters before you even meet them. And I kind of like that. I enjoy kind of drawing your own conclusions from that type of chat. So you can, of course, show help or close. We'll go and just close this. And this is the combat of the game. So throughout any course of or any part of the game, you're kind of given these these people to help you through fights, and you're never really able to customize them. At least I have not been able to customize them yet. I'm not sure if you can later on in the game. Like I said, I'm only about 2 hours in, but I wish I had more people to customize other than my own character. It's kind of a shame. But let's go ahead and just show you guys how the combat works. It's very percentage based. It's kind of got that XCOM feel, but it's not. The combat's not as dialed in as the XCOM film or XCOM combat was. It's hard to say 3 times fast. Let's go ahead and just take a shot at this guy. See how that goes. You got to double click to confirm. You can see their HP right there. You can see their percentage to shoot, and also uses a combat or a cover system. So let's go ahead and just move there. Confirm by double left clicking, and let's take this shot. Okay, so I missed. You can also see this guy, of course, full cover, and you can see right there half cover, so it uses that type of system. And we'll just take this guy out real quick. Reload. Change right here your different types of guns. We're gonna do unarmed combat. I don't think I can actually hit that guy, so we'll just finish off the kill with this. Combat is, you know, I think if you're going to play this game purely for the combat, it is not something I recommend. I do recommend it for the story, though. It is very well done. Oh, crap. Well, I'm in the middle of these guys now. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, well, though, right? We're going to try to finish this guy off. I might actually die in the quick little tutorial mission here, which would be kind of embarrassing. Okay, good. We took him out. Thank God. That would have been bad. I really want to hit this guy because I haven't messed around too much with the melee combat. My other character is a rifle psyker. Or not psyker. Whoa, dropping the 40k terminology. Decker, I think, is the proper term. He's a hacker. It's kind of the hacking term in this game. So I'm already seeing a pretty big annoyance right now with using a melee character. Is it's kind of hard to get into melee range, and I don't know if that improves. You can, of course, click there to reload. Let's just go and do that because it's not going to be doing anything else. Sam, why don't you take this shot right here? 6 damage. Perfect. And since you're going to have to reload this now, let's see. Oh, you missed the shot. You missed the shot. We'll just kill you. That was kind of silly. The animations, this is as far as I can zoom in. Animations are a little bit not perfect, but I mean, they work. They're adequate. I do love... Uh-oh, great. That was only 6 damage. I love this pre-rendered HD... Whoa, that... Oh, so that guy's magic user. This pre-rendered HD kind of background. They just look so good. The art in this game is actually fantastic. And I love the way... I love kind of the feeling that the game kind of captures with that. I don't actually know what that button does. Let's see what that does. Oh, I think that's like the Overwatch thing. I think that's it's kind of like the XCOM Overwatch, where if anyone comes to that area, they will automatically fire on them. I believe. I have not actually used that button. Let me actually show you guys the tutorial here. If I can, there we go. So instead of just showing you the tutorial, rather than, I mean, kind of leading you along, this is what they pop up at the beginning of the game. And this is not even story. There's just this much. It's very involved. It's a very involved system. You can see how kind of crazy this gets. Say a little bit about each thing. And then they have a glossary. Yes, this game indeed has a glossary because, oh man. Uh-oh. Did the game just crash? Well, that's the first time I've ever had a crash in a JPOV, and I'm not sure how to deal with that. Apparently don't go to the glossary and talk about how the game has a lot of lingo and jargon. But, you know, I'm actually okay with that. I'm actually okay with it because at the end of the day, there really was not much else to see in the combat. And there's not really much else to see in the story because I'm not going to spoil it for you. So I guess that's it for my little JPOV here of Shadowrun Returns. The game is $20 on Steam. I'm enjoying my time with it. Like I said, if you're going in for the combat of the game, maybe go watch a playthrough of it because it's so story focused that I do not believe this game is for you. But if you're the type of people or the type of guy or girl that likes to read a lot and get very immersed, to use a way overly used term, it's almost becoming actually overused to say that it's an overused term. But anyways, if you want to get immersed into a game with a deep, deep story and a very rich universe, Shadowrun Returns is probably the game for you. So that is going to do it, guys, for this JPOV. JP McDaniel signing out. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.